obviously, the news over the weekend about 3 guys being suspended from the game. I mean, what as a leader in this team, that must be actually pretty frustrating for you. These guys are making choices like that.
Well, we're moving on. I'm sure Coach Hoke has addressed that, and we will address that. But as a team, it's tough loss, but you got to move on, and that's what we're doing.
How about addressing this end of it with somebody like an Avery having to step up and fill a spot? Can you talk about the guys that you'll be playing with?
Yeah. I think that Courtney's done a great job so far, and this is a great opportunity for him to play a little bit more at cornerback, and it's a great opportunity. I'm sure he's going to make the most of it, and that's how it is. That's when guys are hurt, or somebody has to step up, and that's what we expect.
How big would it be for you guys to beat an SEC team, especially for you maybe in your last game, especially with the way the year started?
Yeah, well, they're a pretty tough conference. They've got some good football teams, and I think it's more about our opponent. I think that obviously South Carolina is a very good opponent, and we look forward to the game. Obviously, they've got a lot of talent, a lot of athletes on both sides of the ball, and I think that's the way you want to go out as a senior, playing one of the best teams in the nation.
Back to Lamar, your senior captain, your senior year. How do you take what happened over the weekend, the suspensions, and turn that into kind of a learning thing, or something you can impress upon your other teammates?
Yeah, well, I think that it's that's for Coach Hoke to address. I guess I don't want to talk about that too much, but as a team, we've just moved on, and we're just looking forward to the rest of the bowl practice and get ready for the bowl games.
Ray Taylor's had a pretty solid year. Do you think he's ready to kind of step up into that one spot and have the kind of game he needs to?
Definitely. I think Ray's had a tremendous year. From a guy that had very little experience to begin with, he's definitely progressed a lot. And guys like JT and the upperclassmen, Courtney, another guy that's really helped him out. And I think he's really developed, and he's taken his game to that next level.
Has anybody caught your eye among the younger guys we haven't seen this year, the Richardsons and some of those kids?
Yeah, I think Jared Wilson. Obviously, you haven't seen much of Marvin Robinson, but he can play. He's a very good ball player. I think the receivers, J.U. and Amara. You've seen Fleet. You've heard about Fleet. Obviously, a great kick return, and he's made a transition to defense. He's just a guy that's very athletic, and he's going to make plays for us wherever he's at. So I think that we've got a lot of talent, linebackers as well. Joe Bolden and Biggs, we've seen them. Got some defensive linemen. It's going to be exciting. It's exciting to see how much they've progressed this far.
Particularly with those first 2 receivers that you talked about, people think, you're really short in that area in the future. What have they shown you?
Very explosive athletes. I think that they've got great hands. Amara, yesterday I think it was, he made a couple of big-time catches, and they really just kind of caught my eye. But I'm sure there'll be a learning curve for them, as there are for everybody, or as there's for everybody. But we look forward to their development, because I think that they are some very good athletes. That they run great routes, have good hands, and I think they'll continue to work in the weight room and continue to get better from there.
What are your team's practice plans and Christmas Day plans? You leave on the 23rd.
Yeah, we leave on the 23rd. It's going to be weird because I've never been anywhere else but Toledo or Curtis, Ohio for Christmas. So it'll be interesting, but it'll be fun. It'll be different to be somewhere warm. I don't know exactly what our plans are. We haven't gotten the schedule yet, but hopefully something fun. I'm sure it will be.
Anything developed on film? You've seen more film you've watched about South Carolina that you didn't realize initially?
Not really. I think they're the team that we thought they were. They're very, very athletic. Very athletic. They've got a good quarterback. And they've got receivers that are very, very good after the catch. They've got good hands, run good routes, but I think that they're most dangerous after the catch. And that's, from a defensive back standpoint, we're going to have our hands full with those guys. And I say it every week. I'm sure you guys are getting sick of it, but it's about keeping the ball inside and in front and just not giving up the big plays.
How different a feeling is this bowl than the last Florida Bowl you went to? Because there were a lot of things in doubt then. Now it's a much more solid ground program, that sort of thing.
I don't even remember what it was like a couple of years ago, but it's. I think it's the same approach. You want to send the seniors out and your teammates out the right way. You don't want to have that bitter taste in your mouth for the off season and for the seniors for a while. So you want to go out the right way as seniors, and you want to play well in this game.